Back here at Archie and Clyde's, all about sports, built by Kite Home Center, and joining us on the telephone here from Washington is running back Joe McCormick. Joe, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
All right. Well, you certainly are. You guys are 5-0, and you had a big win this past week over Mount Vernon. You had, I think, 3 more touchdowns in the ball game. But just talk about the start of the season here, Joe, for Washington. 5-0. I know you expected to have a good season. Has this so far exceeded expectations?
This has not exceeded expectations. We expected to do really good this year. We've all worked really hard in the off season to be where we're at right now, and I think our win over Mount Vernon shows it.
Well, as you look at your schedule, and I mean, Boonville, Pike Central, and Princeton, you figured, Boonville lost an awful lot. Pike Central and Princeton still tried to rebuild. And 3-0, a lot of people thought, well, they were supposed to win all those ball games. But then when you beat North Davies by 41 points, I kind of took notice a little bit, and then I'm thinking, okay, now they're really going to get tested. They're going to go down to Mount Vernon, a very good football team. And it was like 7-6 at the half. And then you guys put like 31 points or 35 points on the board in the second half. What was the big difference in the second half of that ball game on Friday?
We just executed a lot better. We caught them off surprise, I think, a little bit in that second half. Everybody came up a lot more pumped that second half. We were very well conditioned. I think they kind of wore down that second half.
So do you think it was, as far as Mount Vernon, that it was just an even game and then you guys took it to another level in the second half?
I think we just wanted it more in that second half. We were better conditioned. We were the stronger team. We were the faster team. We wanted it more in that second half.
Okay, Joe McCormick joining us here on the Advantage Tire Hotline from Washington. The Hatchets are 5-0. Okay, you go back down now on the road. You'll be at Mount Carmel coming up on Friday night. And I just said on the air, Joe, I think that's going to be the game of the week as far as Southwest Indiana. So I know it's only Monday. You've got 3 or 4 days now to prepare. But what do you expect on Friday night down there in the Snake Pit?
Well, I expect a really good game. Mount Carmel's brought a lot of people back this year, so just both teams are solid all around the board. This should be a game this week.
Well, it really should. Talk about Kurt Anthony and Dylan Irvin. Dylan had a couple touchdowns in the ball game. Kurt Anthony, your quarterback. I mean, it's more than just Joe McCormick offensively for this team, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Everyone this year has stepped up. We don't really have a weak spot on our team. Everyone. Our line has done an amazing job. They call themselves the company. They're just doing a tremendous job. Kurt's throwing the ball well. Dylan Irvin's blocking real well. It's just all around, we're doing a good job this year.
Yeah, and in your high school career, Joe, I think it'd probably be safe to say sometimes maybe Washington was a little bit more run-oriented last year. I mean, you had a couple of great backs, and I know Kurt really trying to come into his own now and kind of just make it a little bit more diversified as far as throwing the football. So is this the best Washington team you've been on since high school?
This is definitely the best Washington team I've been on or have seen since I've been here in Washington. Like you said, Curtis has really thrown the ball really well this year, which has helped out our run. It's just receivers. We have more receivers that can catch the ball. Just all around, we're just really good this year.
All right. Well, I know last year you made it to the sectional championship game and lost to Memorial, and I know you got high expectations that once the postseason gets here. But you guys, I think right now are focused in on Mount Carmel. Should be a great last couple weeks of the season with games with Mount Carmel and Jasper still to come. Let me ask you this. You've been around that high school when the basketball team has won a state championship. How excited is the student body for the football team this year?
Well, this community has really embraced the football team, and it's been nice. We didn't really know what to expect from our community, but they've really backed us all the way, just like they would in basketball.
All right, Joe, we certainly appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your time after practice. And, again, congratulations on the big win over Mount Vernon last week, and all the best to you and to the Hatchets this week at Mount Carmel. Should be a great football game and a great atmosphere over there on Friday. But thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, that's Joe McCormick from Washington. We got to get out of here. The Harrison Football Show coming up next. Our thanks to Josh Woody for his help in producing today's show, as well as for our guest, Joe McCormick, and also